this straight. I feel like it's not over enough, but whatever. But what it do? It's your boy BX Brother 718_TV live, and I'm with NBA 2K23 USBA My League Online Season 1. Got my New York Knicks going up against State Line J and his Indiana Pacers. Looking to prove I'm currently at the 500 mark, so I'm looking to go above that. State Line is definitely a tough opponent. He's very good with those Pacers, and then you got an annoying ass Miles Turner. He's everywhere. Hopefully I can, I don't know, get him in a little foul trouble or something like that. But we shall see. Oh, let me make sure I'm good. Let me make sure I'm good use. Why am I looking at this in creator mode? No, we want to watch it. There we go.
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see the New York Knicks facing the Indiana Pacers. And folks, Buddy Hield will not be in the lineup, out with an injury.
Well, when he got hurt in that last game, the hope was that it wouldn't be too serious. But we now know that's not the case. You really just wish him all the luck in the world in terms of his rehab.
Yeah, our hearts go out to him. You never want to see that happen, especially when it could be for an extended amount of time.
Now here's Brunson, following the miss by Miles Turner. Nifty move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Turner with the screen. Smith outside. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Outside for Robinson. Now Reddish. Now the Pacers moving it up. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Barrett. Outside Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
To the middle. Outside for Randall. Pass to Robinson. And here's Barrett. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
That puts them in the lead.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Randall. And it's sent back by Turner. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Turner's aggressive, but we got to go at him.
Indiana leading. Now, here is Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Oh, my God, bro, this connection.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Out to Turner. Shot clock at 5. No good off the back of the rim. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And they get it back.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Randall down low. The shot, no good.
Julius, man.
Good work defensively by Smith. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca. How fired up tough opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
So they take the lead.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Pass to Nemo. He can't get that one to fall. So New York will take it the other way. In the corner, Barrett with it. Back to Brunson. To the paint. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Mathurin, good.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Barrett. Off target at the rim. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thank you, David. Now here's Brunson. Inside. New York.
Oh my God, these niggas cannot make the fucking pass, bro.
And here's McConnell. Pass to Brissett. Here's Mathurin. Takes a three. Randle grabs the board. Outside Fournier. It's Barrett on the wing. New York, no good that time either.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Forte. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 3.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. The Knicks making a switch here. Knicks trail by 3. Randle with the ball. Pass to Toppin. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Indiana leading by 3. Here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Six on the shot clock. Turner for 3. Pass to Brissett. There's the triple. Toppin pulls it in. Knicks trail by 3. And here's Randle. Back to quickly. Can they get it? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. but quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
Now, here's McConnell. At the top of the key, Turner. Pass to Brissett. That three off the mark. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They trail by one. Back to quickly. New York needs to get off a shot. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Duarte. Outside Turner. They set the pick. Here's Brissett. Plenty of space. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
The kick out to Rose. Back to Randall. Can't hit that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Pass to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Here's Mathurin. It's Turner, high post.
Come on, man.
And that one goes long.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
And here is Toppin. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Indiana.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
Fucking connection, man.
And he can't hit the second.
Shit feels delayed.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Here's Randall after Indiana gets the three. Turner with the steal. Pass to Brissett. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Mathurin. No one near Turner as he lets it go. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I love how they approach the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
4 on the shot clock. Will it go? It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 8. Now, quickly. Now here's Randall. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Turner.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's McConnell, and he's on the money with his first shot today. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammate.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Rose. Outside Fournier. Jacks up a 3. That shot misses. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Pacers lead by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Now, here is Halliburton. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. It's Turner, high post. Tries again.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his second season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him.
Ripped away. Lets the three fly. Drops in the tray.
God.
Taylor's
crazy.
got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pacers?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor a lot. Damage coming in transition.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And you hear the term point forward, but then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. First trip to the line for him here.
An international play. Evan Fournier has been a part of the French team for a lot of big events.
Well, think about it. He was part of bronze medal winning teams for France at both the 14 and 19 World Cups. He was the leading scorer for the French national team at the 2020 Tokyo Games. Oh, yeah, he's been an integral part.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hands it from downtown. Taylor's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pacers.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Outside Fournier. 6 to shoot. From downtown. New York, no good that time either.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Brunson. And the rejection by Smith. They get it back. In the corner, Barrett with it. Here's Jackson. And he lays it straight in. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Brunson. Rebound by Smith. Right side, Taylor. Halliburton up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Taylor's shot good.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Now here's Brunson. Over Halliburton. And the Knicks miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
New York calls timeout. Difficult situation for New York. Rose looking around. Here he goes. Out to the wing. Here's Fournier. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
To Jackson. Here's Nemhard. Reddish grabs the rebound. Knicks trailed by 20. Rose goes in. Fournier in the corner. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Halliburton with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks. In the corner, Barrett with it. Clock at 6. Pass to Reddish. A crossover. And Reddish with the slam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Smith outside. Here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, Hot Man is going for the jugular.
Pass to Reddish. And they'll get another chance. Here's Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Here's Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second team foul.
It's on R.J. Barrett. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is RJ's godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And New York making a change. Pacers leading by 16. Halliburton outside. To the right side. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now for an update on Jalen Brunson's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer from New York gave us some information. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle, and as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. David?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
What you love about Halliburton is in pick and roll action, he always knows where to put the pass to make it easy on his teammate.
Knocks down the three ball. Halliburton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
There's Rose with the three. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first three from the floor. Here's Taylor. Misses the three. Knicks trail by 21. Here's Rose. He takes it in. Here's Toppin. No good on that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Out to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Halliburton missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Outside Rose. Doesn't go that time. Excellent defense there from Smith.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And he makes that one. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton, that thin frame didn't matter a lick. Brushes off the contact. Love the grittiness there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Substitution on the court. Timeout charge to the Pacers. Here's your Indiana State coach, to the back row.
Pacers making a switch here. And here is Quickly. Driving to the basket.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising. When you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Off the inbound pass. The Knicks pull it in. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Pacers leading by 21. Pass to Matherin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Matherin's got 9 points.
And inside, Matherin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Quickly.
This shit is crazy,
And
man.
out
What
of
the
bounds
fuck,
as the
bro?
Pacers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there.
You can't make
you have
one
got
three,
to
bro.
have your head in the game.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Screen by Smith. 5 on the clock. Here's Turner. Here's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 5.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Three-pointer, Randall. He can't hit that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Smith on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Now here's Fournier. Here's Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, opportunistic in the
man.
dribble
Fuck,
drive by Julius Randle. Give him a lane and he will force you to hit him.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. 19 seconds left now here in the second. McConnell with it. Pass to Matherin. Three-pointer. Here's Turner. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Turner's got 7.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
And so it's Indiana having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting is come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's sent back by Turner. Pass to Barrett. There's the 3. The rebound by Turner. Halliburton outside to the inside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Barrett. No good from 11 feet.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
The rebound by Turner.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Halliburton. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA. And, guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had an outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
They get it back. Turner. It's good. Turner's got 9.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Now Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Driving inside. Count it. Good. 6 points for him.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Smith. And the shot goes in. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Over in the corner, Reddish. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Reddish has got his 2nd bucket.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Halliburton outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Nice shot by Smith.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Over in the corner, Reddish. No good on the 3. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Mathurin. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Barrett. Pass to Mathurin. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim, and once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory. Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Down low. Out to Smith. Jackson down low. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
For the Pacers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Halliburton up top. In the corner, Smith with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Smith's got 13.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Barrett. That shot missing. So Indiana will take it the other way. With the step back. Here's Nembhard. And the baseline jumper, no good.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Pass to Reddish. No good on the triple. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Here's Mathurin. And he converts the layup. Mathurin's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Checking in for the Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein, Obi Toppin, Evan Fournier, Emmanuel Quickly.
And the Knicks with possession here. Outside Rose. And the rejection by Jackson. Toppin, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. Halliburton on the wing. He's got 6. Jackson with the screen. To the inside. And stolen by Fournier. And Rose wide open. He shoots. New York, no good that time either.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Here's Halliburton. Off with the layup. And the Knicks with possession here. Outside Fournier. No good with the triple. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Nemhard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Inside. Jackson misses. New York with the ball. Over in the corner, Rose. It's Fournier on the wing. Baseline try. And that one is off.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Mathurin. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Now, here's Quickly. He's got 7. Nice move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up and down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Rose hits them both. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now, here's McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Outside Rose. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Quickly. Off target from three-point range. Here's Nemhard. To the wing on the left. Back to Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Door since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
And the Pacers call time here. And here is Quickly. He has 7. Outside Fournier. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Fournier's got 7.
They're so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
The shot's good from Brissett.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Randall. Here's the screen. Here's quickly. And the layup is good. He's got 9.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's McConnell. Here's Taylor. No good from outside. Outside Fournier. Randall left side. Four on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
Taking 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Duarte. From the arc. That one doesn't drop. Got it off in time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
47.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation of the Players Association that this is something of value.
Indiana leading by 23. McConnell with it. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner. Pass to McConnell. Indiana again missing. Here's Grimes. From deep. Another shot. Now here's Reddish. Right wing. To the middle. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. 7 points for Cam Reddish.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Brissett. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Arcidiacono. Back to Reddish. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart, and the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
And it's Halliburton missing.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Back to Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Reddish with the ball. Here's Toppin. New York No good that time either. Indiana leading by 21. Halliburton outside. Outside for Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's New York with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Barrett, no good. And here are the Pacers now. Halliburton with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Here's Taylor. Buries the long-range jumper.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Toppin. Nembhard grabs the board. Smith left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Here's Reddish. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position. In the modern age, highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Outside, Taylor. Pass to Mathurin. The 3. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now, Toppin. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Back to Rose. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's off the back rim. No good. Takes it inside. And McConnell gets it to go.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Reddish. Now Rose. Robinson down low. Here's Toppin. Hits it from 3-point range. Toppin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Mathurin. Outside, Taylor. Fires for 3. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. For 3, Barrett. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Pass to Matherin. To the paint. Here's Turner. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Reddish's shot is good.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Pass to Matherin. Now here's Turner. Guarded by Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And the Pacers call time here. That one misses. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. And it's Matherin missing.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. That shot off. The Knicks go the other way with it. Now, here's Quickly. Inside. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Duarte.
Y'all supposed to go to the...
Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, it's New York.
Boy, when we talk about guys taking that step, improving their game, Julius Randle, the example of this. He worked so hard on that jump shot.
Here's Matherin. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
On the wing quickly. And the layup falls.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Pacers leading by 23. Outside, Taylor. The 3. And the Pacers another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Substitution for your Pacers.
Here's quickly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, here we are, Greg, looking at the Indiana Pacers. They've been looking for a star player to lead the way. Have they found it?
It's so tough for the small market teams like them to acquire this type of talent. They know they have to draft well, develop their players within the program. Hopefully they'll be able to mold some of these young ones into stars moving forward.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot no good by Duarte. And so it's New York with it. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Taylor taking his time here. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great